Hello, welcome to Shadow Play Tarot. I do apologize. I was going to start off with my apologies. I have been absent for the last week. I normally would have done a reading by now. I have tried. I've tried. I've been incredibly distracted and I just don't know what the planets are doing because I need something to blame it on. Um, I have not been able to get my shit together, to be honest with you. But now we're going to do a collective reading. I already started, and to add to distractions, as those of you that watch regularly will know, I have a cat, and my cat does love to walk on my cards mid reading. Which, here we are. I'm starting again. I've already shuffled, long story short, I've shuffled the cards. Yes, I know what the first three cards are, so I will not be shocked. I will not make my usual, I'm not going to be shocked. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah. But I feel that it needs to come through, that it was a message, that even though it was interrupted by Pussycato, the message needs to come. Now, I did just roll the dice before as well with the reading, obviously. And I had 9, which 9 is near completion of a goal. 10 is the end of a cycle. This is when you are nearly at that point. This is like the last hurdle, the last test, last leg of a race. You are close to a new cycle beginning. And Scorpio, we have for our astrological influence. So Scorpio is a water sign, very passionate, intuitive, quite psychic, very sensual energy with Scorpio. Also, look, they're scorpions. They sting, they can bite, they can be quite, they have a stinger. So there's that flip side as well. Like, yeah, they can be deep, they can be emotional, they can be very sensual, but they can have they can bite. They can be quite possessive and they can be a little bit narky. I'm going to put it nicely. Let's get into it. 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is the card. We always call it in tarot the dude take my cup, because this guy is not even looking at what's on offer here. This is not appreciating. This is being very blasé about what's being offered to them and taking it for granted. And then we had the, which I just think these cards were the synchronicity was quite strong. So then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is finances, material possessions, pentacles, but this is about giving and sharing. So also the focus, there needs to be more balance in what you give and take as well, because he's got those little scales there as a bit of a clue. Focus on where you are giving and what you're giving your attention to. Are you giving fairly? Scales are all about justice. And then we have the 7 of Cups, which is the card of choices and confusion. You don't know what choice to make. You can see each cup here has something completely different in each one, and you are just a bit overwhelmed for choice at the moment. You don't know which way to go, but you do have options. You do have choices. It is reminding you that someone here needs to really redirect and shift their attention a bit, because these 2 cards together say that you're not paying attention to what's being offered to you. And yeah, the sharing aspect, there's something about sharing. All right, let's get into it. I'm just going to take it from where it is. I don't feel like shuffling over and over again tonight. I'm going to try and get another reading out for you all. So yeah, my cat's asleep now. I think it's safe to proceed. So the Death card, interesting, because that is the card of Scorpio in tarot, and we have Scorpio on the dice. So this is a card of transformation, though. This is the card not of death as in dying. It is the card of rebirth. It is the card of what you don't need anymore, letting it go. It's about change. It's about transformation. So it is a positive card to get in a reading. Especially when we have this unappreciative Four of Cups blasé energy here going on. A bit of transformation in that department is not bad at all. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. This is again about material, possessions, the home. This is about items, physical items, material, the home, the possessions, the car, the bills, whatever, all of that practicality. And this is with 10 of Pentacles to do with the home and the family. You see the two little doggies and the couple. The old, looks like, is it, yeah, Gramps sitting there. So something in the home about sharing here. Interesting. Something about sharing. And about appreciation too, with the Four of Cups. Right. Oh. Okay, so this is a masculine here. This is a masculine that's involved in this situation. He is a older masculine, more mature masculine. Oh, pardon me. I feel like I was going to hiccup then. Oh, right. I'm good. I'm good. The King of Cups. So it's a water sign. So we got Scorpio on the dice and we got Scorpio on the cards. Okay, so I'm leaning towards, because the King of Cups is a water sign masculine. He's a guy that's very emotional. He's quite passionate. He's emotional. He's you know, he's got feelings. But water has that psychic energy as well. Water signs, of course, are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, so he can be one of those signs. Take what resonates, but there is a very strong Scorpio influence to this reading. All right, let's just do a few more. Oh, wow. And then I'm going to wrap this one up. All right. So there is going to be some success here. There's going to be some recognition. This is being recognized for your work, for your value. It's your time to shine. Look, you got your own parade going there. They gave you a big horse to ride. You get a laurel leaf. You know, it's all about you at the moment. People recognize you. People realize the value, because here with the Four of Cups, they do not. The transformation card coming in and everything changing and revolving means that, yes, you do get recognized for your work, for your effort, for your value. Oh, two tens together. Yeah, this is a new cycle coming in. We've got the 10 of Pentacles here, and we've got the 10 of Swords. You've had someone, okay, it could be you because you're the one watching this, right? You're just over it. There's something here that, right, around the home, there hasn't been enough equal sharing and giving. Because in this card, this is about having enough to give, having the ability to give, but you see you're giving to one and not the other. So there is a lack of balance, I guess, in the sharing. And this is to do with the home. And someone, seriously, it looks like with this that somebody is carrying the weight of that, of someone not sharing probably the duties around the home, and they've had a gutful. You've had enough. You're like, no, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore. This has to change. I'm done with the situation being the way it is. You're going to successfully get some change and some transformation, it looks like, because people are going to recognize what you do, and then they have to recognize by that same token that they're not doing enough here around the home. This is clearly saying around the home. The Fool. Yeah, this is about a new beginning. This is a new adventure. This is having the leap of faith. There's choices to be made. You're going to make a choice, and this is to do with the masculine. He may need to make a choice about what he's going to do to make this situation better, because you're at the Ten of Swords point. You've had enough. You're checking out right now. You're not happy. Yeah, because somebody here is really not pulling their weight around the home with the Ten of Pentacles. It can't go on though, and it's going to change. We have the Death card, which is transformation, and the Fool, which is the new beginning and a new adventure. Now, this can be that the king decides to pull his proverbial finger out and make the right choice. But whatever choice he makes, he has to take a leap of faith and go with it. Interesting reading. How are we going for time? Oh, I don't want to go too long because I do have to get a couple of readings out tonight. I'm going to leave it at that. There needs to be some choices and some decisions made around the home. You're going to be recognized for what you do and for the work that you do, because that's your time to shine with the Six of Wands here. Yeah, in the home, and the giving and the sharing and the not always so balanced. Someone's going, no more. I can't do this anymore. Not like this. And there needs to be a choice. There needs to be something, a decision made around this King of Cups. So water sign energy, masculine, mature aged masculine. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Although we do have a strong leaning towards Scorpio energy here with the card that represents Scorpio and Scorpio on the dice. I hope that this helps. If this resonates with your situation, please take it on board that there is going to be recognition for what you do. You're at a point you can't keep doing this anymore. You do need that change. You need that full energy as well. As much as they need to, you need it as well, because you need a new beginning. You don't want this situation to keep continuing where you're not feeling appreciated for what you do, and you need more equality really in the home. This feels like a marriage, where someone's not pulling their weight. It really does. Around the home and around responsibilities. And you're just 10 of Swords. You've carried it long enough. New energy coming in though with the Fool. So let's get that new energy of change in for you. Thank you for watching.